So today's class is going to be a focus on the throat and the eyes. So we're going to go ahead and start seated today. There goes Al again. So go ahead and come seated onto your yoga mats. And just find yourself stretched upward. And begin to settle in. Thank you for joining this morning. Begin to just settle in, hands and palms pointed down. And then I'd like you to try to kind of just very slightly lift up the chin. And just start to feel a little bit of a stretch, not much, but just a little bit of a stretch between the throat. And then I want you to close your eyes, and I'd like you to focus on the edges, the outside edges of your eyes. So the outside edges, according to yoga tradition, is where we hold tension in the eyes, in the outside corners. So if you can relax the points and where your tears come out from, you can start to release tension in the body. So really bring a focus now to those corners of the eyes. And then I'd like you to think about the relationship then with the corners of the eyes, the tears, the release of something that is tense in your body, and how it actually starts right in the nose, and the tears, they trickle out of your eyes and they also trickle down your throat. And how all of this is just so connected. There's so much sensory awareness that happens in this area of the body. And then as you begin to find sensations in these areas, I'd like you to welcome in Ujjayi breath, which is victorious breath. Victorious breath in a sense of whatever that translates to you in this day in particular. So a nice gentle constriction to the back of the throat. Creating that ocean-like sound. The same inhalation length and the same exhalation length. And then if you can, once you find a nice smooth cadence to that Ujjayi breath, try to see what happens to the corners of the eyes. You may even notice as you allow yourself to really submerge in this, you already may get a little tear coming out of the corners of the eyes. It's very interesting. In today's class, I'd really like you to even maybe keep the eyes closed as often as you can. And feel as you relax into the corners of the eyes, how the whole face relaxes, the whole throat relaxes. And then maybe some blocks that are in the body that you're not even aware of, maybe we'll allow them to surface. With this victorious Ujjayi breath, and this nice gentle holding of space in our face. Good. Beginning to find even more settling within the body. Settling through the pelvic, but lifting of the heart up. Seeing what's here, feeling what's here. If you're being true to yourself, if you're honoring everything that you're going through, deal with it all. Hold space for it all. With this victorious, centered posture, Ujjayi breath. And then I'd like you to transition into child's pose, please. And then notice your breath if it changes as you transition into child's pose. And really go slow and settle into child's pose any way you'd like. Don't force the hips down, just let gravity hold you, let gravity work for you. And just remember that yoga isn't making shapes with your body, but tuning into the shifting of the energy in your body as you begin to move physically with the support of the breath. allowing the pose to work for you. I say this all the time. Don't work to make the shape move, to shift the feeling. Can you settle the corners of your eyes more? And can you begin to quiet down all of your distractions in the house, maybe? And really listen, actively listen, without judgment or need to respond. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to go inward here in child's pose. Opening up the energy field for yourself in this space and your yoga practice. We hold ourselves in the thoughts we think and the emotions we feel. Often we're afraid to be authentic because it goes against the grain. And your throat chakra is a place where communication is supported. And it often means being heard, but sometimes, most importantly, it's about listening, not just to others, but yourself. Go ahead and come up into tabletop, please. Place your hands under your shoulders, paying a specific attention to the index and the thumb fingers, pressing through the index and thumbs, those energetic points, and come right into cat-cow. So inhale, lift the heart space upwards towards the sky. Exhale, pull that heart space in and tuck the tailbone in. Nice and slow. Inhale, move to hear your breath for a few seconds, and exhale. Nice and easy. Just support the movement with the breath. Support the energy shift within the body with the breath, and keep your eyes closed. Keeping your eyes closed as much as you can throughout the practice today. Making it a very consistent shift of energy of inward. Good. And towards the truth, towards the honesty of yourself. Good. And then go ahead and come in through a neutral tabletop and reach with your crown of your head forward as you reach with the tailbone back, stitch the ribs together, and take a nice still breath. Nothing to do, just hold space. Hold space as the air blows through you, around you, and everything still shifts, but you're finding yourself steady here. Good. Then please extend the right leg out to the side with the right big toe pointed forward, keeping connected with the index and the thumb, the right big toe. Inhale, lift the heart space up and feel the relationship of the pelvic moving back. Good. And then exhale round, heart comes in, pelvic comes in. Inhale, lift the heart space up, pelvic goes back. And then exhale, Ujjayi. 2 more, just like this. Has the face expression changed? Can you stay soft through the corners of your eyes? Walk your hands up to your hips. Come to standing on the left knee and on the right foot. Inhale, lift through the left quads and heart. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Just notice everything in the front of the body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up and over your head, palms together. And then reach over to the right and stretch out the left side of the body. Inhale, Ujjayi, open up the left ribs. Exhale. 1 more. Palms down. Right knee back. Heart high, pelvic back. Exhale. Heart high, pelvic back. Exhale. Left leg out to the side. Left toe down. Toes pointed forward. Inhale, continue, cat-cow. Be very mindful of your facial expression. Really listen to yourself. Actively listen. Actively listen to the shifts that are happening One more cat-cow, please. Inhale, standing on the right knee, hands over your head. Lean to the left, exhale. Open up the right ribs. Notice and listen. And then bring the hands down to the hips as you come all the way up. And release. Bring the left knee to meet the right knee, standing on the knees. Bring both hands to the back of you, lower back, but I'd like the fingertips pointed up. Fingertips pointed up. And feel the relationship of lifting the heart space up to the ceiling and lifting the quadriceps up to the ceiling. Lift everything up. And breathe. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, firm down. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot flat between your hands. Inhale, lengthen the upper body over the hips. Heart lifts up, please. Exhale, thumbs to the heart center and feel your breath here. Settle the face expression, unclench the jaw, and feel that relationship with the softening in those corners of now not just the corners of the eyes, but the corners of the shoulders, the hips, and the feet. Feel everything shifting. And then twist the torso over to the right and bring the left elbow outside the right thigh. Bring the thumbs to the heart center. And again, try to lift up that heart. Lift through the left quadricep and turn. Inhale to lengthen the hands over your head. Ujjayi, exhale. Hands down, right knee back. Child's pose, let the hips settle. Feel a connection with the corners of your mat, with the center of gravity within your body. Energetically, maybe even your imagination here. Everything is an extension of you, right? All that you're feeling, all of those emotions, all of those locked, pent-up things. Finding space now to release them. Inhale all the way back up to tabletop. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot flat between your hands. Good. Lead with the heart. Inhale, hands over your head. Hands to the heart. Lift the heart. Feel how that lifts the muscles in the right quad. Twist to the left. Right elbow down. Thumbs to the center of your heart, your spiritual heart center, your yoga heart center. Nice and easy. One more round of breath. Inhale, lift all the way up again. Hands over your head, heart lifts high. And then exhale, hands come down, tabletop. Inhale, come all the way up to camel pose, standing on the knees, shoulders over the hips. Hands over your head. Lift up the heart. And then just reach back with your hands as you press your belt buckles forward. Reach up and maybe back. Opening up all of this pent up sensation in our chest. Stretching through the corners of our chest, the corners of our arms, our eyes. Exhale, downward dog. Again, find that corner of the thumb, index finger, armpits now. And feel very soft and relaxed in the face. Good. Lift the right leg up to the sky and place the right foot flat between your hands. Take a moment to settle, to lengthen to the four corners of your mat that you've already created a relationship with physically of you moving through the center of your gravity. Inhale, lift the chest over the hips, arms over your head, heart to the sky. 3 breaths here. Stitch your ribs together. So although you're expanding and softening through the corners of your body, you stay true to your center, true to yourself. Exhale, hands to the heart, 3 breaths. Is there a little bit of a vibration at the center of the spiritual heart? That sacred sound of your unique breath. Listen actively. Exhale, then twist. Left elbow outside the right thigh. 3 breaths here. Reaching to the corners, expressing everything through. Shifting your energy, your awareness to the softness in your eyes. Untwist, inhale, 3 breaths, chest up and open. And then hands to the lower back, please, and lace them. Lace them, and notice if the left thumb is on top or the right thumb is on top, because we're going to do the opposite on the other side. Roll the shoulders back and down, scoop the navel in, lift your heart up to the sky. On your next exhale, downward dog. 3 breaths, downward dog. Good. Love to the left leg. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, left foot flat between your hands. Reach, expand your energy. Inhale, the arms come up, please. Lift your heart space up. Soften through the edges. Find your breath, listen. Bring your hands to your heart center. 3 more breaths. We're moving in 3s if you haven't noticed yet. Everything 3 breaths. Twist, right elbow outside the thigh. Thumb still at the heart center. There's something there's something that holds charge in yoga with 3. There's a big, like, mystical number around 3s. Good. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Shift all the way to your belly, however you'd like to get there. 3 breaths. Good. Lift your heart space up, drag the mat back. Tune in to the face again. And then press yourself all the way up and back, tabletop and downward dog. Tuning in again to that sacred sound of yourself. The vibration in which you hold yourself true today. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Right foot in between your hands. Exhale. 3 breaths here, please. Inhale, arms come up, heart lifts up. Every time you return, you find something new. You listen for more clarity. Hands to the heart center. Twist to the right, left elbow down. And then bring the hands over your head again. And then side angle, left heel down, please. Right forearm onto the right leg, palms up. Left arm over your head. And again, lift the heart up. Reach the tailbone back. Good, left heel up, hands over your head. Feel the vibration through the body. Hands to the lower back again. Push down. Left heel down again, please. Right hip low. Lengthen the heart forward, tailbone back. Find that relationship. And then bring your head down. Fingertips move up. Keep pressing through the edges of your feet. Downward dog, shift back. It's this beautiful symmetrical attention to every nook and cranny. Left leg up to the sky. Left foot in between your hands. 3 breaths. Don't go under, don't leave any part of the body unturned. Give everything love, compassion, space. Inhale, hands up. Heart up. Hands to the heart center. Twisting to the left. Right elbow outside the thigh. Making connections, of course, with yourself first. And then you expand outward. So you can stay true to yourself. Good. Inhale, arms up. Soft through the eyes. Hands to the lower back. Make sure you put the opposite thumb on top. Good. Right heel down. Left arm down on the leg, right arm over your head. Side angle. I flip-flop the order, but we'll get to all of them. Good. Come all the way back up again. Hands to the lower back and lace. Opposite thumb on top. And then fold. Really listen here. This is called humble warrior for a reason, right? And downward dog. Hands come down. Knees come down, please. Inhale, stand on the knees. Shoulders back. Heart comes up. Soften even more with the exhales. Hands to your lower back. Fingertips up. Elbows squeezed together. Lift through the muscles upward in the front of your legs to lift the heart higher. Up and high. Maybe bringing your heart even more open. Stretch the collarbones up. Lift through the quadriceps higher. Downward dog, hands come down. Feel the shifting, the opening, the sparks that are starting to fire energetically. Inhale, right leg up. Right foot flat between your hands. Inhale, crescent, chest up, arms up, heart up. Maybe going deeper. And then hands to the heart center, wherever you find yourself most comfortable here. The body will tell you when. Engage left elbow outside the thigh. Twist. Good. Left heel down, side angle, right forearm down. Good. Left heel up, hands come up. Hands to the lower back and fold. Head comes down. Heel can come down if that's more comfortable for you. Coming back to that humble warrior. But hug that right hip in to go directly over the heel or in line with the heel. And then adding on now. Bring the hands to the left side of your mat and flip the right toes. Palms flat to the ground in between the toes. Lift the heart. 2 more breaths. And then forward fold, top of the head down. If the top of the head doesn't reach in Pasarita, bend the knees. Lift the tailbone high. Close your eyes. And then walk your hands to the front of your mat. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Left leg up to the sky, please. Left foot flat between your hands. Listen to your ocean breath, your victorious breath. Are you ready to go deeper? To reveal what's hiding? Find your way and express your way in each pose. Inhale, arms up. Everyone's gonna look different here, and that's fine. That's why we're going inward. Hands to the heart center. Honoring where you are. Twisting, elbow outside the knee. Again, choice is always to come deeper or even lower, right knee down. Right heel down, left forearm on the left leg, side angle. Heart space up, tailbone tucks in to help get the left hip in line with the left heel. Heel up, hands over your head. Hands lace behind you, opposite thumb on top. Humble warrior, bow down to yourself. Right heel can come down here. Lengthen though, lengthen your heart forward before you come down. Bring your hands flat down to the right, toes point to the right. Push into the ground, lift up your heart. Good. Head down. Lift your tailbone high here. And then walk your hands to the front of your mat, downward dog. Knees down, exhale. Inhale, standing on the knees. Hands to your lower back, heart up. And I want you to pretend there's like a rainbow arch behind you. Some people say the limbo stick. And most of the time we think about going undo the limbo stick. I want you to ride the rainbow instead. Go over it, so lift your chest up and over. Spread the shoulders out, lift the hammies up. Lift the quads up. Reach the right hand up and back. Right hand back to the right, lower back, left hand up. Downward dog, make your way. Stretch out that spine. Getting maybe even more sparks of colors. Feeling the repetition of the folds, the opening and closing, the right leg up to the sky. Feeling the repetition of threes, right? Right foot flat. You know where we're going. Inhale, arms up, heart up. Maybe backing away this time from the pose a little bit. Hands to the heart. Maybe going deeper, so not so much to the naked eye, but more what's happening true in here, right? Twisting, elbow outside the thigh. Taking another way through. There's always another way through, right? Side angle, right forearm down, left hand over your head. Left heel is down, of course. Right hip down. Straight into triangle with the left arm up. Straighten the right leg, reach down to the ground for the right toe, or simply settle the hand onto the shin. Open the heart, always lift up the heart. Honor where you are today. Bend the knee, lace the hands, humble warrior. Hug that hip in. Hands flat, in between the feet. Push into the ground, lift the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Top of the head down. Top of the head down, tailbone up. Work those inner thighs. Walk your hands to the front, flip the toes, downward dog, 3 breaths. Inhale, left leg up to the sky, please. Left foot flat. Settle. Hands up, chest up, heart up. Going deeper or going deeper in unknown territory, or degrading down to a knee down, whatever you've got. Hands to the heart. Stay true to where you are. Right elbow outside the thigh. If you think you are successful, you are successful. Right heel down, side angle. Left hand is pointed up. Good. Right and left hand to the lower back, humble warrior. Chest always comes forward, right? Belly in, and then bow down. Straighten the left leg, left hand to the big toe, right arm up, triangle, heart lifts. Good. Soften the edges. Hands down in between the sides of the mat. Walk them be in line with your feet. Forward fold. Squeeze the elbows. Tailbone high. Walk it forward. Downward dog. Knees down. Chest over the hips, hands over the head. Reach up, up, up with everything. Up and out of the hips. Let the hips feel light. And then hands lace to the lower back, please. Lift up and over that rainbow. Feeling yourself opening as if your heart, your spiritual heart now has gotten bigger. Going lower, if that's in your body right now, but not losing the integrity of where you are, who you are. Hands, and now come to the heels. Lifting through the leg muscles, reaching forward. Transition back to standing on the knees. Hands over your head, gaze forward. Downward dog. Close your eyes. Settle in. Meet your breath. Knees down. Child's pose. Giving yourself a mental minute. Shifting how you're feeling into a place of acceptance and a place to feel. To feel what the body is trying to communicate with you. Not afraid. Not to hold back. And to trust yourself. Heart energy is an upward feeling, while pelvic energy is a grounding feeling. So we're grounding again. If you've noticed, the heart has come up and then the pelvic comes down. So we're trying to really hit every curve in that rainbow, or every touch in that pendulum that shifts and shifts, so that when we finally settle, we can find that middle, that perfect middle, whatever that means today. And it doesn't have to be really the middle, it just has to be what's true for you. True for you today, when you're honest, when you're raw with yourself. Inhale, lift up, tabletop. Inhale, right leg up behind you. Push the earth away. Feel the heart starting to lift and the pelvic starting to go back. Bring the right foot forward between your hands. Pelvic grounds. Heart lifts. Chest lifts, arm lift. Good. Hands to your back, fingertips pointed up. Pelvic grounds, heart lifts. Eyes soften. Hands back up. Heart back up. Lift the left knee up. Navel tight. Hands to the heart center. Last time through. Twist to the right. Left elbow, make it your body's interpretation of really squeezing out anything left inside. Heel down, side angle, right forearm down. Again, you can come any deeper. Hug the right hip in. Triangle, straighten the right leg, grab the big toe or shin. Bend the right knee. Hands to the lower back, humble warrior, lengthen. Let it settle. Pasarita, hands to the side of the mat. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, the pelvic goes up, the heart comes down. Lift the heart up, please. Grab the toes with the fingers. Rock to the front of your feet. Lift the heart higher. And then walk the left and right hand to the front. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg up, please. Left foot flat between your hands. And right knee down. Heart goes up, pelvic goes down. Soften the shoulder blades. Chest up, arms up, heart up. Gaze soft. Pelvic muscles engaged. Engage to bring yourself closer to the earth. Hands to the lower back. Fingertips up. Drawing deeper. Getting to deeper cornices and crevices. Hands up, heart forward. Knee up. Steady focus, steady breath. Hands to the heart. Feel the vibration in your body, that sacred sound. Twist right elbow outside the thigh. Side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up. Heel down, heart open. Pelvic low. Triangle, grab the left big toe, right arm open, or whatever you got. Bend the left knee, hands to the lower back. Lengthen forward and come down. Good. Hands to the right, toes to the right. Push into the ground, inhale, lift the heart. Taking a different variation this time though. I'd like you to press into the arms, to the fingertips now. Maybe walk your feet a little closer. Bring your hands to your lower back. Lace them with the weird finger on top. Lift the heart, scoop the belly in though. Exhale, top of the head down, fingers all the way up. Trust your body. Trust leaning into your body. One day your hands may even touch the ground in front of you. One more breath. Hands to the hips. Belly tight, inhale, lift. All the way up to standing. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Inhale, lift the arms over your head. Exhale and hinge to the floor. Stay there, please. Find the relationship of your hips coming high and your heart coming low. Your hips coming high, the crown of your head coming low. Find that trust again, lean into your body. Good. Soften at the knees. Lift the heart. 2 more breaths. Fold over yourself. 3 breaths. Lower your seat, chair pose. Rest in yourself. In your chair. And lower it down slowly. Hips to the ground. Hands to the ground. Lay down on your backs. Settle your spine. Get comfortable on your mat. Tuning in to only yourself. Bring the legs straight up to the ceiling, please. Lift the hands up and over you so that the arms are flat on the ground, palms open to the sky. Taking another mindful minute to soften the edges. The corners of your eyes. Four more inhales and exhales. How has your breath changed? How have your thoughts shifted? Bring the hands behind your thighs now. Fold the legs over your hands. In an essence of a slight spreading of the collarbones, feel your heart lift. Inhale to lift your heart off of the ground. Your chest is high. Shalambhasa, extend the legs out to a hover, extend the hands over your head and hold. Bring the knees to your chest, wrap your arms around the shins. And one more time, expand. Legs together, hands behind you, heart is still high. Close it up, bring the legs in, give yourself a squeeze. And then head settles down. Arms open like a T. Knees fall to the right. Allow your head to naturally fall to the left. Feeling all the left side of the face getting heavier than the right. And then inhale, lift the knees back up through center. Shift the feet to the floor. Lift the arms over your head again. And lift the legs up to the sky. Bring the hands around the thighs. Fold the legs over the hands. Lift your heart slightly. And then bring the feet flat to the ground. Arms open like a T. And then let the knees fall to the left. Allow the head to naturally turn to the right. And draw heavy into the right cheek. Right corner of your eye. And rest. Evaluate yourself. Your spine, your chest, your shoulders, and then beyond the physical, beyond the naked eye. And then inhale, draw the knees back up. Hug your hands around your shin. Lift up for the last time your chest, your heart. Taking a big breath in and out. And then extend the entire body out long and stretch. Stretch long. Gently moving left and right. Bringing the last settling, releasing postures. And then open up as wide or as not wide as you'd like to the corners of your mat so that you can find the middle of yourself or where that middle of you is today. Close your eyes and settle into a quiet practice of Shavasana. Allow your breath to soften. The throat chakra now quieting down. In a place where you can just hold yourself and meet yourself. The sacred sound of your breath. Listening to the essence of the soul Maybe thinking of now the sacred sound we use in yoga, the mantra Om. And quietly maybe bring it in with the O on the inhale and on the exhale, pausing at the end of each one. Feeling the union, using this technique, connecting with oneself, with one's cosmic vibration. Om has a sacred, rich translation in the yoga practice, and sacred, rich connection with yourself, and all of those in connection with the practice and the universe. That may seem simple, but is truly complex, just like us. And then nothing. Nothing. Let your mind be free. Be free in this complete silence. And when you're ready, please bring your knees back in towards your chest. Roll onto the right side of your mat. Beginning to lift the heart, but keeping the eyes closed. Coming up to seated with the heart leading. Resting your hands now with the thumbs at that spiritual heart. If you'd like to join in or quietly chant to yourself, that's okay. With 3 Oms, we will close the practice. Om. 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 Listen and feel to that quietness. Thank you and namaste. Welcome to your new week. Hope you all have a wonderful week.